Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses India-France CEOs Forum with French President in Paris, says India's business-friendly policies set to drive growth towards Viksit Bharat by 2047. Prime Minister Modi to attend various programs in Marseille today, including inauguration of Indian consulate. Union Home Minister Amit Shah directs all security agencies to continue working in a synergistic mode to eliminate terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. Magh Purnima Snan at Mahakumbh underway in Prayagraj. And in cricket, star Indian bowler Jasprit Bumrah ruled out of ICC Champions Trophy due to injury. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron addressed the 14th India-France CEOs Forum in Paris last evening, reaffirming their commitment to strengthening business ties and fostering innovation. The forum brought together top industry leaders from both countries, focusing on key sectors like defence, aerospace, artificial intelligence, infrastructure and sustainable development. In his address, Prime Minister Modi highlighted India's growing attractiveness as a global investment hub, emphasizing its stable policies and recent economic reforms. He said this is the right time for businesses to come to India as the country works towards the goal of becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047 while providing a robust business-friendly environment and policy continuity. Mr. Modi spoke about opening up the insurance sector to 100% FDI and simplifying tax structures to enhance ease of doing business.
नेशनल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मिशन की घोषणा की है और नए सेक्टर्स जैसे कि इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर को 100% एफडीआई के लिए खोल दिया गया है। इन सब इनिशिएटिव्स को आप जरूर ध्यान से स्टडी करें। मैं आप सबको कहता हूं कि भारत में आने का यही समय है, सही समय है।
About allowing private participation in civil nuclear energy.
2047 तक हम 100 गीगावाट न्यूक्लियर पावर का लक्ष्य लेकर चल रहे हैं। इस क्षेत्र को प्राइवेट सेक्टर के लिए खोला जा रहा है। हम एसएमआर और एएमआर टेक्नोलॉजीज पर फोकस कर रहे हैं। आज भारत डाइवर्सिफिकेशन और डी रिस्किंग का सबसे बड़ा केंद्र बनता जा रहा है।
Mr. Modi invited French companies to explore new investment opportunities in sectors like defence, energy, aviation, space, fintech and healthcare.
हमने भारत में एआई, सेमीकंडक्टर और क्वांटम मिशन लॉन्च किए हैं। डिफेंस में हम मेक इन इंडिया एंड मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड को प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हैं। स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी में हम नई ऊंचाइयां छू रहे हैं। इस सेक्टर को एफडीआई के लिए खोल दिया गया है। हम भारत को एक ग्लोबल बायोटेक पावर हाउस बना रहे हैं। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विकास हमारे लिए प्राथमिकता का विषय है।
The Prime Minister stressed India's leadership in emerging technologies such as AI, semiconductors, quantum computing and hydrogen energy, urging stronger Indo-French collaboration for mutual growth. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also addressed the forum, emphasizing the importance of a global, inclusive approach to AI and innovation. He spoke about strengthening India-France and India-EU cooperation in key areas, diversifying production and building resilient supply chains. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also held a meeting with US Vice President J.D. Vance and his family in Paris. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said they discussed various subjects. He also expressed delight over joining them in celebrating the birthday of their son. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with President of Estonia, Alar Karis, on the sidelines of the AI Action Summit in Paris yesterday. They underlined that warm and friendly relations between India and Estonia are based on their shared commitment to democracy, rule of law, and the values of freedom and pluralism. Mr. Modi invited the Estonian government and companies to explore the opportunities offered by the India Growth Story and take advantage of programs such as Digital India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Marseille in southern France early this morning. Our correspondent covering the Prime Minister's visit reports about his engagement in Marseille today.
After a series of high-level engagements in Paris, Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Marseille along with French President Emmanuel Macron. The Indian community in Marseille gave the Prime Minister a warm and enthusiastic welcome upon his arrival. Continuing their strong partnership, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Macron are participating in key events together today. The two leaders will jointly inaugurate India's new Consulate General in Marseille. This new Consulate General will not only serve the Indian community in southern France but also play a crucial role in India-Middle East-Europe economic corridor. The both leaders will also visit the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, a multinational initiative including India and France aimed at harnessing nuclear energy for global benefit. Both leaders will also pay homage to Indian soldiers who sacrificed their lives during World Wars I and II at the Mahakumbh War Cemetery. Rajadurai, Akashvani News, Paris.
In an exclusive conversation with Akashvani News, Indian Ambassador to France Sanjeev Kumar Singla highlighted that the inauguration of India's new Consulate General in Marseille is a significant milestone within the framework of the India-Middle East-Europe economic corridor. Mr. Singla noted that this new consulate will enhance consular services for the sizable Indian diaspora in Marseille and strengthen India's strategic presence in the region.
We have considerable diaspora in southern France. So this consulate will serve 4 regions of southern France. So have major industries in that region, whether it's aerospace, chemicals, biotechnology. Of course, Marseille is also the second largest city of France. It's a major port of the Mediterranean. And in the context of IMEC, that's an important hub.
Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has said that Lam Research has announced major investment of over 10,000 crore rupees in India. In a social media post, Mr. Vaishnaw said it is one more milestone in India's semiconductor journey. He said it is a big vote of confidence in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's semiconductor vision. Lam Research is a US-based global supplier of wafer fabrication equipment and related services to the semiconductor industry. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has reiterated the importance of technology in intelligence generation. He said monitoring of terror financing, tightening grip over narco-terror cases, and dismantling entire terror ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir are the priorities of the Narendra Modi government. Chairing high-level meetings in New Delhi yesterday to review the security scenario in Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Shah directed all security agencies to remain alert and continue working in a synergistic mode to eliminate terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. The Home Minister reviewed the Winter Action Plan of CRPF and directed to ensure there are no gaps in area domination. The country's net direct tax collection exhibited growth of 14.69% year-on-year to over 17,78,000 crores in the current financial year. As per the data released by the Central Board of Direct Taxes, the gross direct tax collection increased over 19% in comparison to financial year 2023-24. The Magh Purnima Snan of Mahakumbh is underway in Prayagraj. The Snan holds a great relevance as it marks the end of the special ritual of performing Kalpvas, with a grand festival hosting more than 10 lakh Kalpvasis this year. According to tradition, it is believed that performing Kalpvas on the banks of Sangam till the Magh Purnima day yields the fruits of penance of 1,000 years. Performing Kalpvas in Mahakumbh is considered to be specially fruitful. Now we go over live to our correspondent Adarsh, who is at Triveni Sangam in Prayagraj. Adarsh, what is the ambience like there today during the Magh Purnima Snan?
Hello Anuja. A huge throng of devotees and pilgrims are currently present here. It is believed that bathing in the river Ganga on this day is considered very auspicious. It also marks the end of the special ritual of Kalpvas. As you know, 10 lakh Kalpvasis are present this year, and on such a holy occasion, after 144 years in Prayagraj, Kalpvasis, saints, devotees and other pilgrims are donating food, grains, money and other such articles after bathing. The crowd is also chanting hymns and prayers to keep their spirits high despite such a long journey that they have travelled.
Yes, and what all special arrangements have been made, Adarsh?
Talking about the arrangements, Anuja, the security has been tight. Water police, NDRF, divers, all are constantly appealing to the devotees to vacate the ghats after bathing. Special traffic arrangements were also introduced yesterday that are still in place in view of the traffic today. And apart from this, landmarks such as the Bade Hanuman Temple, Digital Mahakumbh, and Akshay Vat are closed today because in view of the crowd management. And also barricades are placed at different routes to better ensure safe path for the pilgrims. And special announcements, updates and news are also being broadcasted through loudspeakers so that people remain vigilant themselves.
Thank you, Adarsh, for that update. Ravidas Jayanti, the birth anniversary of Sant Ravidas, is being celebrated across the country today. Sant Ravidas was a 14th century saint and founder of the Bhakti movement in North India. It is celebrated on Magh Purnima. President Draupadi Murmu has greeted the people on the occasion. In a message, the President said, Guru Ravidas Ji was a great saint who gave the message of unity and brotherhood to all through his writings. In international news, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the Gaza ceasefire will end if Hamas does not release Israeli hostages on Saturday noon. This comes after Hamas said on Monday that Israeli ceasefire violations have reached a point where it would no longer hold up its end of the bargain and will delay the release of an upcoming group of Israeli captives indefinitely. Netanyahu yesterday said the Israeli military is ready to return to intense fighting until Hamas is finally defeated. Moving on to sports, in a setback to Indian cricket team, its star bowler Jasprit Bumrah has been ruled out of the ICC Champions Trophy 2025 due to a lower back injury. Details from our correspondent.
The BCCI made this shocking announcement for cricket fans last night and named Harshit Rana as Bumrah's replacement. Rana has impressed everyone in the ongoing ODI series against England, scalping 4 wickets in his first 2 outings. Team India have also named spinner Varun Chakravarti in the squad, replacing Yashasvi Jaiswal, who was initially named in the provisional squad. Moving on to next update from men's cricket, India will play against England in the final clash of the 3-match ODI series at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad this afternoon. The hosts have already clinched the series with an unassailable 2-0 lead, and the men in blue will now aim to clean sweep the series. Skipper Rohit Sharma has also gained momentum with a century in Cuttack, while runs are yet to come from star batsman Virat Kohli. Next we have from the Indian Super League ISL football, where 22nd match week is set to begin today as Mumbai City FC will host FC Goa at the Mumbai Football Arena this evening. FC Goa are placed second in the points table, while Mumbai City FC are 5th in the rankings. Both the sides will aim to maintain their positioning in the top 6. Chirag Jha, Akashvani News, Delhi.
And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Ramya.
Thank you, Anuja. Endorsing Paris Declaration, Modi pitches for global efforts to ensure inclusive, sustainable AI that benefits all. India to host next summit is a top front page headline in the Tribune. Indian Pinaka on French purchase list, cites the Economic Times. To restore, revive and preserve the state's agricultural heritage, Goa to ban use of farmland for commercial activities, writes Hindustan Times. Centre plans stiffer fines for those entering India illegally, reports the Times of India. And finally, visual treat on cards for automotive enthusiasts on 21st February as Delhi is poised to reaffirm its reputation as India's vintage car capital with the highly anticipated 11th edition of the 21-gun salute Concorde d'Elegance, writes the Delhi Tribune. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Ramya. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses India-France CEOs Forum with French President in Paris, says India's business-friendly policies set to drive growth towards Viksit Bharat by 2047. Prime Minister Modi to attend various programs in Marseille today, including inauguration of Indian consulate. Union Home Minister Amit Shah directs all security agencies to continue working in a synergistic mode to eliminate terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. Magh Purnima Snan at Mahakumbh underway in Prayagraj. And in cricket, star Indian bowler Jasprit Bumrah ruled out of ICC Champions Trophy due to injury. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.